Okay, so I decided to make another video about this Toshiba satellite M60 laptop. Yes, I still have it. It's been, I think, 8 days already since it was given to me, but like, it's not my laptop. It still belongs to the owner. But I just sent the owner an email asking if they would like to, by any chance, sell it, and they're like, "You want a laptop that doesn't even work?" And I'm like, well, my Acer Aspire 5050 has a broken DVD drive, and this one has a good DVD drive. And, you know, this thing is good for parts, but I don't think I would like to scrap it for parts, because this is a very nice laptop with a 17-inch screen, but it can be a big pain in the ass. Yesterday night, I was trying to burn some CDs, because obviously my IBM ThinkPad A31 laptop, ow, oh, that didn't, USB ports don't work. So whenever I want to transfer a file over to the laptop, I use a 1 gigabyte DVD rewritable DS disc. And it's a double-sided too, so one side has 1 gig and the other side has another gig, so that's 2. I know, it's a big pain in the butt because I have to format the CD and then I have to put files on it, and then when I'm done I have to reformat it again. It's crazy. Okay, so I was talking to Unicorn Guy, and we're gonna check the BIOS and see if there's anything abnormal in here. So, power on display, auto selected, LCD display stretch. Hard disk says Toshiba, and the model number. Time and date, it's not even 2/28. Whoops, I just hit the wrong button. Yeah, for now it's running fine, but there's just some days where it just gives you a big pain in the ass. Number lock on, which is that thing. Legacy USB port, or legacy USB support enabled. Execute disable bit compatibility. I don't know why that's disabled, but I don't know what it does. Dynamic CPU frequency mode. Select anyway, always low CPU power consumption and speed. Automatic switching function is disabled. CPU consumption and speed automatic switching function is enabled. I don't know what to choose here. I don't know if Jesus. See, this is exactly what I'm talking about. What a piece of shit. Oh man. Oh, what? So it was just that one thing that I did? Wow. That's messed up. Well, I'm surprised that the button works. You bastard, you ignored me. Come on. Okay. Low battery alarm. I disabled that because the damn thing just makes so many beeping noises. It drives me nuts. So dynamic CPU frequency mode doesn't really help me, but I'm kind of going to keep my eye on that because, well, the minute I pressed always low, oops, damn it, that's when it started acting up. So I'm going to select always low again. Yep, everything seems to be normal, so it wasn't. It's basically the computer being a dumbass. It doesn't say how fast the CPU is going. It doesn't show the temperature or anything about it. That is weird. You know, I think this is the crappiest computer yet, because most laptops have a feature that shows more information about the CPU, the speed and the temperature of it. This one doesn't even have the temperature of the CPU. Yeah, so there's nothing in the BIOS that's going to help me. This thing could stop being a stupid idiot and let me get out of here. I swear to God. I hit enter, nothing happens, so you gotta shake the laptop. That's the way to go. And the weird squeaking sound is coming from the screen hinges. I don't like doing that because it's someone else's laptop and it's not mine, so I don't want to do any more damage to it. Wow, 9 laptops so far. I thought I had 10, but no. So my total laptop number is 9, and if I buy this one it will be 10. One of the great features about this laptop is the awesome speakers on it. I love the speakers on this computer. Now everything seems to be running normal. Let's go to Control Delete and check the processes. Processes, performance. Well, it looks like everything looks fine. The CPU usage isn't that much, it's actually 10%. Yeah, the CPU looks fine. Let's go to Start. System tools, system information. Yeah, it's trying to connect to a network. Yeah, we got all 4 lights on. Okay, so the processor is an 86 Family 6 model, 13 stepping, 8 genuine Intel, running at 1728 megahertz. Let's see. doesn't really explain much about the CPU. I'm very disappointed in that. Software environment. Well, that just sucks. It doesn't even explain everything about CPU. USB. Doesn't have anything much about that. I can't find anything about the CPU. That's all I know. Just control, delete, and processes. And my computer and properties, and basically gives you the information about how fast the CPU is. 1.73 gigahertz. So that's basically it, because I cannot find any other information about this laptop. And I would also like to thank Unicorn Guy for doing research on the internet to try to help me fix this problem. For those of you who don't know this, oh geez, I have cleaned out, well, first of all, I checked the CPU heatsink and I could not find any dust. So for some of you that might be asking questions, maybe there's dust caught in the CPU heatsink. There's not. When I took this thing apart, there's absolutely no dust in it. So this lets me know that the owner probably has a clean house. And I checked out the web pages that Unicorn Guy sent me, and all of them have some connecting issues, like like kind of related issues, but some of them aren't really the same as what I'm dealing with. Everyone keeps saying that the only button that works is the power button. Well, the power button works on here, but nothing else. They didn't mention anything about shaking the laptop. Heck, when this thing freezes up on me, I have to shake it. No one ever mentioned that in any of the websites that I visited. So right now it's acting fine, but it was acting a little stupid earlier on. So I don't know what to do. I'm waiting for an email back, just wondering how much the owner wants to charge for this thing. You know, I want to give the owner a little bit of money. You know, just a little bit of money, so that way they can at least use that money for a netbook. You know, like, that duplicate name exists on the network. I've been having problems with that lately. That pops up, and that pops up on that computer. But when I'm not using this computer, the message never pops up on there. I don't know why. So I've done everything I could for this computer. I've tried plugging it into different outlets in my house. I've unplugged things that could possibly be interfering with the laptop to make it freeze up. Nothing. So I've done everything I could. Every single procedure that there is. There's no way on fixing this computer. I don't even know where the exact location of the problem is. I did check the board. I've double checked again. Checked the wiring, made sure that was all connected firmly and all that. I didn't find any burn marks or anything like that, or any loose wires. So it could be a CPU problem. I think the CPU keeps overclocking and it causes it to freeze up for no apparent reason. So yeah.